everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jorja from Jorja's Shenanigans. Today I'm going to make a necklace. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the pattern, but I'd love to know what you think of it. We're going to start off, we've got some Kashmiri beads. So this one is a 14mm, which is going to be our focal. And then we've got these two, which are 12mm, which are also going to be on it. We've got some turquoise abacus shaped beads. They're an 8mm. We've got some little stainless steel balls, some amethyst beads in 10, 8 and 6mm, and some ceramic barrel beads. I've got a clasp. I'm going to put a little extender chain on it as well, and some jump rings. So we need to start, we need a piece of tiger tail. So depending on how long you want to make your necklace, this one's going to be a fairly short necklace to what I often do. But I think this one needs to be a little bit short because of the style. So we're going to start off in the middle. So this bead here is going to be our focal. We've got to make sure we get the wire through the centre. So we're just going to feed that straight onto our wire. Then I'm going to put a silver ball. These little balls are stainless steel. These are a 4mm. Then I'm going to put an abacus bead. Then a large amethyst. Another abacus. A barrel. A turquoise, an amethyst, and another one of those. So that's basically going to be the pattern. So I'll go ahead and string the beads on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've strung my beads on. So we started off with the big Kashmiri in the middle. Then we've got the 10mm amethyst and the little barrel bead, another 10mm amethyst. In between is the little turquoise abacus beads. Next is a little ball, the more of the Kashmiri beads, the smaller ones. Then the pattern has just repeated and it's tapering down, so we've come down to the 8mm for two sections, and then we've got the 6mm around the neck, around the back of the neck with the little stainless steel balls. I did 6 of the amethyst and then a ball and then 6 more. So now all I have to do is finish it off. So I neglected to mention in the beginning, you'll need a couple of wire guardians and a couple of crimps to finish it off. So I will do that now. First of all, grab one end, pop a crimp on. I'm using these little locking crimps, which I've talked about them before. They're a little ball with a little lever that you push in that clamps down onto the wire. Now the only place I've seen those crimps is on Temu. You may be able to get them elsewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but the only place I've seen them is on Temu. So on this end, I'm going to put my lobster clasp directly onto my wire guardian, like that. Some people say that, you shouldn't put your lobster straight on to your guardian, because if your clasp was to fail at some stage, then you've got to remake the necklace basically. But it is what it is. I'd rather have it straight on the wire guardian so there's no weakness, rather than having it on a jump ring and creating a weakness on the necklace. So we can crimp this off. So give it a good hard squeeze. Do it a couple of times and do it from both sides. So that's nice and strong. And then we'll cut off this tail. And now for the other side, you want to make sure all your beads are together, that you've got no gaps. And we repeat that process. Pop the crimp on. Pop the wire guardian on. Now for those who don't know what a wire guardian is, they're a little horseshoe shaped piece of metal. Your wire goes up one side and down the other. And essentially they do what the name implies, which is protect the wire. And on that side we're going to put our extender chain straight onto the guardian. So it looks like that. Put our wire back down through the crimp, through a couple of beads, 2 or 3 beads, it doesn't really matter. Oh, this one wants to go through 2, so that's fine. Then what you want to do is pull it up. Now you want to make sure that your wire or your beads aren't too tight. So you want to make sure that they'll still coil around easily and that they're not stiff and tight. And then we're going to crimp that off. Cut off the tail. Just get as close as you can to the bead. Those cutters are pretty hatted, I think. Okay, so now we've got this going on. Now we're going to grab a jump ring. Now I'm going to use one of these little oval jump rings. They tend to be a little bit stronger than round ones because of the shape of them. So you just want to gently twist it open. Pop our chain on there. And I'm going to put this little charm on the end. And then close it up. Make sure it's nicely closed. Now you could put a jump ring on the wire guardian and then attach the chain to the jump ring. I haven't done that. I've just done it so that you just clip the lobster clasp straight onto the chain, and you can make it whatever length you like. So that's about it for that one. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I think I like it. So I'd like to know your comments, if you like it or not. So anyway, have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.